Welcome to Athletic Everyday, day number 23. Today was a Monday leg session, which had some squats in it. It had 5x5 squats in it, 3x12 back extensions, and then 3 sets of 3x7 Bulgarian split squats it was. So on the squats today, I wasn't going super hard. I worked up my way from 135 to, what is that? 155. So not super heavy today, but I really focused on controlling all the way down. And not just like slamming out of the bottom and bouncing it a bunch. I still have issues a little bit with hip shift, I think. And my form's still not perfect, but it is better than it was, so, for the most part, I'm okay with the form I have right now. Yeah, so those went pretty smooth. Just went up 5 pounds, every set, 5 sets, like I said. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Yeah. So next I was holding a 35 in each hand, 3x12 back extensions, because I wanted to do something more for the posterior chain, in the hamstring, so that's what I chose for that. I do like those, because they kind of strengthen your lower back as well as your hamstrings in the extended position where you produce force from, mostly when you're running at things. So I do like those. It kind of sucks that there's only really one way to do them. You can't really get that at home. I mean, you can in some ways, but it's just not the same. After that, I just moved into some Bulgarian split squats. Just, for unilateral variation, and just kind of more volume in the squatting movement pattern without just directly squatting more. This setup was kind of weird because there was a bunch of people and they're kind of in the way, so the camera's pretty damn close, and I had to use not the greatest bench. The bench itself a little bit higher than I usually use, which kind of just threw me off a little bit, which, I mean, it wasn't the end of the world though. I used 30s in each hand for that, and I was doing some journaling today, and I realized something I like to do from time to time, maybe when I'm lacking some inspiration or whatever, is go back through and read every page of my journal. I've gotten more consistent, but in the past I've been pretty inconsistent with my journaling. So, I look back from the time I was in, early-ish 6th grade, so all the way from the end of last year, and I did that today just because, tomorrow's the first day of school and stuff. I want to kind of wanted to, I don't know, I guess recall all the things that I've done, what my thoughts were and how I've grown as a person. And it was kind of cool to see, I think one thing that hit me is, just this May, I wrote down some goals, right, for summer training. And this summer I didn't take training as serious as I should have, regrettably, but, past is the past. But, I looked at it, and one of my goals was squat 135 for 5. That's a serious goal. As you saw in this session, at maybe an RPE 7, maybe 8, I'm going to say 7, I squatted, what was that? It was 155 for 5 reps after already doing a bunch of sets with no belt, nothing. So it kind of just, it was kind of a cool thing to see just how, I've grown in that regard. And another one was I looked back at 6th grade. It was the spring of my 6th grade, and I was going into the lacrosse season. I'd written down some goals for that, and I was journaling a little about that. And one of my goals was to because I was a little bit chubby then. So it was like, you know, get down to 115 through like, you know, working it off and you know, not just like starving myself, which is kind of crazy now because I'm 150. I'm 5'7", 150, and then like then I think I was maybe 5'5", 120. So it's kind of weird and cool to see like that, and it kind of reminded me of just the value of keeping consistent record of things, and that's something I'm going to do definitely in the future, and keep up, is just that habit of journaling, because I think reflection is really important, and partially for me that's these videos, and partially it's, you know, journaling, reading, you know, whatever else, and then I guess one final note to put in here is I do want to start doing the Wim Hof method again, mainly in the way of the breathing method, because it's very hard to get anything cold right now when it's 103 degrees outside and it's like 6:30. So yeah, like I'm gonna start doing that. Increases your carbon dioxide tolerance, and that's beneficial for a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's about it. Have a good one.